DIY Squad, it's me, Emma from Emma's Exciting Life, and today I'm making pigs in a blanket. So for this project, you're going to need a cutting board, the Pillsbury Crescent rolls, a bowl of boiled hot dogs. You can have 8 to 16 depending on how much you want. I'm going to be using 16, and another cutting board if you wish, a knife, an oven that is heated to 375 degrees, and of course, a baking sheet so that you can put your delicious pigs in a blanket in the oven. So the first step is to take your cutting rolls and roll them to the side that says start here. So you're going to simply start peeling off from this side. On this recipe, I'll be putting a link in the description down below. So now that I've started to peel, I'm going to peel all the way to and simply press it down, and it popped open, as you can see. Sometimes with the air it pops open by itself, and sometimes with the spoon it pops open better. So now I'm going to be taking it out, and I'm going to be unrolling this dough. What I like is there are pre-cut holes on the dough if you've never used this before. There are some small pre-cut holes to cut it with. Load my dough almost entirely. I'm going to start cutting where these lines are with my knife. I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to start cutting from here. As you all can see, here's my finished cut triangles. So now I'm going to be finishing up this part of the project by simply cutting my triangles like so. I'm going to be cutting them very lightly so that they don't break. As you can see, now they're thinner triangles. So I'm going to be cutting all of these into thin triangles. And it's okay if it's not even. It doesn't have to be even. As long as they're triangles, that's perfect. So the next step I'm going to be doing is cutting up my hot dogs into small pieces. So now I'm going to be cutting up my hot dogs into thirds. So I'm going to start on the first one. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be in thirds so that it's easier to place them in your pigs in a blanket. Pastry rolls here, so I'm going to be taking this pastry roll and rolling it up. So here are some of my pigs in a blanket, and now I'm going to be putting these in my ungreased baking pan. Pillsbury dough, and take it like so, roll it up. Now I'm going to be cutting some more. Now I'm putting these into my ungreased baking sheet and separate them a little bit. They don't have to be separated too much. Now I place my pigs in the blanket in my ungreased cookie sheet. So now I'm going to be placing it in the oven that is 375 degrees and putting them in for about 15 minutes. So here are my finished pigs in a blanket. I made these for my sister's bridal shower today, and they are looking really, really nice. So thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and bye!